From Olympic sprinters to superstar rappers, iShowSpeed's spontaneous race challenges have delivered some of the internet's most unforgettable and unpredictable moments. Noah Lyles. In one of the crossovers of 2024, streamer Darren iShowSpeed Watkins Jr. went head-to-head with Olympic 100-meter champion Noah Lyles in a 50-meter sprint. The idea was sparked live on stream. Mr. Beast, known for his over-the-top challenge videos and viral philanthropy, surprised Speed during a broadcast by proposing a challenge: race Noah Lyles for $100,000. Speed, always ready for a wild stunt, accepted the offer without hesitation. And just like that, a high-stakes sprint between a YouTuber and the world's fastest man in the world was locked in. When the gun went off, Speed exploded off the line with surprising power. For nearly 25 meters, he kept pace with Lyles, something no one expected from a streamer known more for screaming into microphones than breaking sprint records. For a brief moment, it looked like Speed might actually shock the world, but then Lyles did what Olympic champions do. He pulled away in the second half with a burst, crossing the finish line comfortably ahead. Still, the fact that Speed had kept it close for half the race stunned viewers. The camera panned to Speed, breathless but animated, declaring that it was a tie. The banter between the two was instant gold. Lyles, laughing, humored Speed's claim before it turned into a wholesome post-race celebration. The fallout from the race was as viral as the sprint itself. Lyles, showing sportsmanship and character, donated the $100,000 prize to charity. Speed, never one to back down from a laugh, honored a light-hearted penalty by changing his online name to iShowSlow for 24 hours. Tyreek Hill. What started as one of the hyped crossovers in internet sports drama quickly became a textbook case of overpromising and under-delivering. NFL superstar Tyreek "Cheetah" Hill publicly called out the streamer with confident energy. "Speed, you, the man," Hill said in a video. "But you still can't beat me. I live in Miami. Let's get this thing going." The clip circulated fast, triggering a whirlwind of excitement online. This was supposed to be bigger than content. It was shaping up to be a pop culture moment, bringing together NFL elite, Olympic-tier track energy, and Speed's chaotic, meme-driven community. Fans were ready. Then, everything collapsed. Speed, fully committed to the race, flew 15 hours to meet Hill in Miami. The trip wasn't for show. He was prepared to line up and run. But when Speed got there, Hill didn't. Instead of delivering the race he publicly called for, Tyreek began backing out, citing vague reasons and offering no clear explanation. It wasn't a scheduling conflict or an injury, just a series of last-minute dodges that left fans and Speed completely blindsided. For Speed's viewers, it felt like betrayal. What was advertised as a dream showdown devolved into silence and excuses. Speed, visibly frustrated, aired his disappointment live. Clips of him confronting the situation trended almost as hard as the initial challenge. The crowd that once cheered for a viral moment now drowned the situation in disappointment. Online, the backlash hit hard. Fans flooded Tyreek's comments, calling him out for ghosting the event. What could have been a defining viral crossover turned into a cautionary tale about building up too much hype without following through. Even though the race never happened, the absence of the race became just as viral for all the wrong reasons. Daniel LaBelle. Not all of Speed's viral races are about prize money or celebrity showdowns. Sometimes the internet just wants raw energy and genuine competition. That's exactly what happened when Danielle LaBelle, a popular internet stunt creator and movement enthusiast, went from challenger to respected rival in a surprisingly intense sprint against iShowSpeed. Danielle LaBelle, known for his physically creative content, balanced stunts, reflex challenges, and movement-based gags, took to social media to challenge Speed to a race. At first, Speed wasn't interested. He brushed it off, likely thinking it was just another clout chase. But LaBelle didn't let it go. He doubled down, calling Speed out again, this time sweetening the deal with a $10,000 prize if Speed could beat him. That got Speed's attention. A date was set. LaBelle pulled up in person, and what followed was one of Speed's most unexpected and entertaining IRL encounters. From the start, there was no hostility, no staged beef, no fake drama. Just two content creators from very different lanes meeting in real life to settle a challenge on the track. And the vibe was immediately different from Speed's usual chaotic races. The race itself, surprisingly close. Speed had the raw acceleration and track experience, but Danielle brought precision, rhythm, and a shockingly competitive pace. They lined up, counted down, and took off. For the full stretch, LaBelle stayed within striking distance, making Speed visibly push harder than expected. When the dust settled, Speed came out on top with a visible margin, and instead of gloating, he extended genuine respect to Danielle, recognizing how close the race really was. Danielle responded in kind. The two shook hands, laughed, and shared a moment that felt far more organic than any overproduced sports promo. Clips of the race and post-run interaction spread fast across YouTube, TikTok, and Twitter. Fans weren't just surprised by the result. They loved the respectful rivalry, the lack of ego, and the fact that both creators gave it their all without turning it into drama bait. Ashton Hall, a known name in the fitness and online sports scene, challenged IShowSpeed to a race with big stakes attached. The two locked horns in what was promoted as a serious face-off, complete with an eye-popping rumored prize pool of $500,000. The challenge had the ingredients to go viral: high energy, online personalities, and serious cash on the line. But instead of becoming a fan-favorite event, it spiraled into one of the most disliked chapters in Speed's race history. From the jump, things didn't go well for Ashton. In the first race, he slipped at the start and immediately called for a rematch. Speed obliged. In the second, Ashton ran clean, but lost by a clear margin. Again, excuses followed. He wasn't fully ready, or the start was off. Trying to shut down the noise, they lined up for a third race, where Ashton jumped the gun with a false start. Even then, he still got beaten. Tensions rose. The fourth and final race wasn't even competitive. Speed was visibly frustrated, emotionally thrown off by the circus of excuses, but still crossed the line first. At this point, Speed had beaten Ashton 4 times, but rather than concede with grace, Ashton kept deflecting, complaining, and refusing to take the L. His team added fuel to the fire, backing up his claims and dismissing the clear results. Instead of settling the score, the whole series of races devolved into ego-driven drama. Fans didn't hold back. Online reactions were brutal, comment sections filled with people calling out Ashton's arrogance, denial, and inability to lose respectfully. Clips of the race went viral, but not because of competition. It was all about Ashton's behavior. The endless excuses, the refusal to accept reality, and how he turned what should have been a fun, competitive event into an awkward showcase of misplaced pride. Even Speed, usually down for chaos and content, looked visibly drained by the end. What should have been a clean race turned into a dragged-out, rage-bait mess. Travis Scott. Sometimes the best viral moments happen when no one's expecting them. That's exactly what went down when global music icon Travis Scott crossed paths with IShowSpeed in what might be the most casual and chaotic race in Speed's sprint saga. It wasn't planned, it wasn't hyped, but it instantly exploded across TikTok and X the moment it hit the internet. The setup was random in classic Speed fashion. During an IRL stream, Speed found himself with a rare chance to meet Travis Scott, one of the biggest artists in the world. But instead of just going for a selfie or a short chat, Speed did what Speed does. He challenged Travis's friend to a race on the spot. The friend hesitated and backed out, prompting Speed to immediately turn to Travis and say, "You trying to run real quick?" To everyone's surprise, Travis agreed on the spot. There were no shoes swapped, no prep time, no big production, just a hallway, a crowd of people, and 2 massive personalities getting ready to sprint a few meters. The moment was captured in a raw, vertical-style video, and it felt like something straight out of a dream collab. Before anyone could fully process what was happening, the two took off. Speed won, but no one really cared about the result. What made the moment special wasn't the competition, but the energy. Travis laughed, embraced the ridiculousness, and showed zero ego. There was no pressure, no trash talk, and no post-race excuses. Just a spontaneous burst of fun between a global rapper and a viral streamer. The footage hit TikTok and exploded across platforms within hours. Fans from both sides, rap stans and stream watchers, were loving the crossover. For Travis Scott, it was a rare, unpolished glimpse into his chill personality. For Speed, it was yet another unpredictable dub in his ever-growing list of viral encounters. Which of these were you most hyped about? Let us know in the comments. And if you found this interesting, hit that like button and subscribe for more jaw-dropping stories.